Hello there and welcome to the Coffee with Colm, and thank you for joining me. I read something during the week, thought it was fascinating given that we just celebrated the anniversary of the D-Day landings. And what I read was about the history of that poster that I've used at the top of the piece here. A poster we're all familiar with from social media these days, keep calm and carry on. But it has a particularly fascinating history, I think, and I thought I'd share it here today. And it also has lessons in it for you and for me. The first thing about that poster is it was the third in a series, and it was never published, believe it or not, but it was the third in a series that was created by the British government or commissioned by the British government back in World War II to try and rally the morale of the people back in Britain while the war was being fought on the continent. And one of the things that all three had in common from a design perspective was they were a two-colour format, two colours only. They were all caps and a particular distinctive typeface. Very few words and one graphic only, and the one graphic only was King George VI's crown. And the first of those posters that was produced and distributed far and wide, railway stations, ports, airports, anywhere people would mingle. The first of that series read, your courage, your cheerfulness, your resolution will bring us victory. Your courage, your cheerfulness, your resolution will bring us victory. And it struck me that in today's day and age, that is true for you and me too, right? Your courage, your cheerfulness, your resolution will bring you victory, right? Your courage, your cheerfulness, your resolution will bring you victory. And the second poster that was produced and distributed far and wide read, freedom is in peril, defend it with all your might. Freedom is in peril, defend it with all your might. And again, those words can ring true today for you and for me. Our freedom, our personal freedom, can be in peril if we're not careful. We can find ourselves slaves to others. We can find ourselves slaves to a system. Look what's happening in the world. Look at the whole Trump era. Look at Brexit. Look what's going on out there. It's absolutely crazy. Okay, so we've got to be very careful to defend our own freedom with all our might. Defend your freedom, your right to choose your life, the way you want to live your life, so long as you're not, forcing your opinions on anybody else. You've got the absolute freedom to live whatever life it is that you want to lead. And the third poster, of course, is the one that we're all familiar with. Keep calm and carry on, but it was never distributed. It was put away in a drawer somewhere and never found its way into the public eye until many years later some bookstore owner found a copy of it in his bookstore, framed it, put it up on the wall. People came in and wanted copies of it, and that's how you and I are familiar with it today. Okay? Amazing stuff. So, but that third one also rang true back then. It was just never distributed. The war was over, right? But it rings true today. Keep calm and carry on. Keep calm and carry on. Whatever is going on in your life, keep calm and carry on. Whatever you're going through in your life, keep calm and carry on. This too will end. But you must figure out a way of keeping calm, and you must carry on. You must keep stepping, one foot in front of the other. So long as you know where you're headed, so long as you've got an absolute direction where you're headed, well, then you figure out the steps that you need to take and keep calm and carry on. And do you know what? The only thing that will stop you achieving your destination is death itself. Think about it. As long as you don't stop stepping, you must arrive at the destination that you believe is right for you. Yeah? Freedom is in peril. Defend it with all your might. Keep calm and carry on. So I'll finish by reminding myself as well as you that those three posters have validity today in our lives. Your courage, your cheerfulness, your resolution will bring you victory. Okay? Freedom is in peril. Defend it with all your might. And my friend, keep calm and carry on. And thank you for joining me for this week's Coffee with Colm. I hope and trust as ever you got something from it. Most importantly, come back next week. We'll share another coffee together and I'll ruminate on some other aspect of life and business. Between now and then, get some good coffee for sure. Get some fresh air. Get some R&R. If you spend a lot of time alone, I recommend you go meet some people. Conversely, if you spend a lot of time with people, I recommend you take a little time alone. And then when the time is right, and only when the time is right, get your head back in the game, get organised for the week ahead, keep calm, carry on. And I'll see you here this time next week for another Coffee with Colm. Sláinte. I love great coffee. Talk to you soon. Bye for now.